What's going on, guys? It's your boy Andy Matrix, and the Mario movie. Oh boy, the Mario movie was dope. Holy friggity smoke. Let me tell you something. Last year in 2022, I passed on a lot of movies. I think Disney released like 6 movies, maybe. I watched literally maybe one of them, right? I passed on a lot of movies because there's a lot of WOKE stuff out there, and I'm just not willing to participate in that, right? And there's just there's just a lot of garbage nowadays. Even with like TV series, they ruined them. A lot of remakes, a lot of reboots. But thank God for Nintendo. Thank God for Nintendo. You know something? I really think that the Asian market is the future because if the West is not willing to produce, good movies like we used to back in the 2000s and the 90s and 80s and stuff, then can we just stop making WOKE movies? Can we stop doing that, please? And Super Mario comes to the rescue, literally. So I just finished watching the Super Mario Bros. Movie, and I gotta say, man, I really loved it. I really loved it. And the funny part is that it made no freaking sense. That's right. That's right. The movie made no sense, and I freaking loved it because if you are a Super Mario fan, if you grew up with the game back in the 90s, 2000s, you know what Mario is supposed to do. So you understand what the game is about. And watching the movie, when you watch the movie, it's basically just you're just watching the video game. As Geeks and Gamers said it's basically a video game disguised as a movie. That's what it is. Now, before we continue, make sure to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell for future notifications. I talk about anime, manga, video games, geek culture, Japanese culture. If you're into any of that stuff, make sure to subscribe. Now on with the review. Okay, so Super Mario. Super Mario. The first thing I want to say about the Mario is that Mario's accent is actually in the movie. Now, it's not the way you expect it to be, but guess what? It actually is in the movie. I know a lot of people were saying, oh, well, how come he doesn't have the Italian accent? Well, he does bring it, but it's not going to be like how you expect it. No spoilers, no spoilers. Okay? So Mario's accent's in there. And Mario is really just as kind of like as you imagine him. Just he's an Italian hero. It's actually a very popular Super Mario joke, right? He has an Italian accent, looks Mexican, and was made in Japan. You cannot get more diverse than that. You can't get more diverse than that. Okay. Anyways, and then Luigi is as scared as always, right? I don't want to spoil anything in the movies, but if you play Luigi's Mansion or if you know about the game, then yeah, you're in for a surprise. So I think they added a little bit of everything from every Mario game. It's in here. It's all in there, bro. Right? And also, I forgot how obsessed Bowser is with Peach. Bowser is very, very obsessed with Princess Peach. When I was a kid, I never really imagined. I never really realized that the reason why Bowser stole the princess was because he was in love with the princess. I don't remember that. All I remember is just this big turtle monster, kidnapping the princess. You gotta go save her. I never knew why. You just have to go save her. But this explains a lot. And also, I also didn't play a lot of their most recent Super Mario games, like Super Mario Galaxy or something like that. I just, um, I'm really about the old stuff, the original Mario for Nintendo with the blocky graphics. Now, so remember that I said that this movie is basically a video game disguised as a movie. It's all in there, right? I don't want to spoil it, but I'm going to say just bits and pieces here. All the power-ups are there. All the freaking power-ups are there. And like I said, the movie does not make sense, but you will love it. Keep that in mind. It doesn't make sense, but you will love it. Okay? All the power-ups are there. The fire flower's there. The furry suits are there. I can't believe I just called it the furry suits. Do they have a name? If they do, then I forgot. Anyways, yeah, all the power-ups are there. And every freaking time they use the power-ups, it just brings you back to the game. You're in the game. You're in the game the entire movie. Okay? Now, like I said, this basically a video game disguised as a movie. It is perfect. You probably won't like it if you are not a Super Mario fan, but there lies the truth. Everyone knows who Super Mario is, right? Super Mario is one of the oldest, gaming franchises, right? I think it's the first one, right? I think it's the first gaming franchise, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know. It's one of the first from Nintendo. I know that, right? But I think that this is all going to be part of the Nintendo cinematic universe and the Universal theme parks, because we talked about it before. Universal is going to beat Disney parks. All Disney World, Disney parks is going to be destroyed thanks to Universal Studios, Universal theme parks. I think that's one of the reasons why they make this movie, to promote Nintendo World, get people hyped up about Mario, and everybody runs over to Nintendo World. I love it. I love it. That is perfect marketing. Perfect marketing, and it works because I am definitely going, right? So, yeah, I say it's a Nintendo cinematic movie because think about it. We got a Sonic movie. We got a Mario movie. We got a Pokemon movie, right? And I think Netflix was supposed to be working on a Zelda live action, I think. I don't know. Somebody's going to make it one day. Just watch. And finally, what I like to say is that forget the critics, okay? Forget the movie critics, right? This movie is dope. Whatever they said about Super Mario is trash. They are trash. What matters here is that, you go watch the movie. And look, if you missed out on a lot of movies, if you skipped a lot of movies because you were afraid that they were going to be WOKE or they were going to be filled with a lot of propaganda, political propaganda or whatever, activism, right? If you're worried about that, then guess what? Go watch this movie because it's a Super Mario focused movie for the fans, 100% fan service, and there's none of that crap in there. Now, I will say that a lot of people were mistaken Princess Peach when she put on that outfit. They thought, we were going to get she was going to get the Rey Skywalker treatment from Star Wars. But no, that outfit is actually from, Mario Kart, when Princess Peach puts on that outfit whenever she gets on, behind the wheels, on a motorcycle, on a car. You get the point. So do not worry. There's none of that euphemism, none of those isms or activism in this movie. So Andy Matrix is giving Super Mario a freaking 9.5 out of 10, despite of the fact that it made no sense, because the movie is actually that good. Whatever your thoughts are, comment below, like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell for future notifications. It's your boy, Andy Matrix. Godspeed, baby.